this one, the Austin killings, fascinating murders. That one's the maid who knocked off her employer in St. Louis. Oh, yes, I've got a top-notch collection. The papers grab them like hotcakes. I have a real soft spot for serial killers, for public enemies.
I've got to say, Mr. Silk, all this is very interesting. I'm seriously thinking about buying some of your illustrations. Thank you very much.
Ah, here's Palmer, and he's eager to speak to you. So, I'll leave you two for now.
You must be Mr. Silk. I want to ask you some questions about the lowside killings.
Works of art.
Do you think these killings could have been done by Jack the Ripper?
Jack the Ripper, the Michelangelo of murder. Yes, the lowside and the London killings show resemblance. Slick work. But is Jack in lowside? I'm just an artist, not a judge.
You were one of the first to arrive at the scene of the crime.
Professional reflexes. I hear that police whistle and I'm on the spot in a jiffy.
You were in the neighborhood?
Young man, that's none of your business. And a word of advice for you. You want to get ahead in this job, you've got to get out from behind your desk. Got me?
In the picture you drew a hat box. A peculiar detail. Did you see...
I saw her around with it, yes.
You meet the victim, Lizzie, so you knew her?
Lowside isn't very big. Get to the point, young man.
The point is murder.
Oh, you take investigating to heart. But you're a bit green, ain't you? You see, young man, in the lowside district the rules are somewhat different.
Different? How so?
Let me clear something up for you. Lizzie carried around a hat box. Now, hat boxes are commonly used to make deliveries, discreet deliveries to clients who don't want to dirty their pretty shoes coming into lowside themselves. You follow?
Deliveries?
You heard me. And for a hot shot like yourself, it'll be easy figuring out the content.
And Lizzie's murder is linked to the delivery business? A payback killing?
I highly doubt it, young man. I told you her business was discreet. Payback hits get a concrete overcoat and end up at the bottom of the East River.
James, a package just arrived for you.
Back on your feet again, Palmer? It's about time. We've got work to do.
But what happened yesterday?
You were in a state of shock. The finger. Paul took you home. The police are taking it from here. Listen, Palmer, due to your condition, I wrote your chronicle myself. Terrifying delivery from Jack the Ripper. Sensational, huh? A delivery from Jack the Ripper. Now that's publicity. Palmer, my boy, I want more chronicles and fast, you hear me?
Jeff, is the chief in?
In his office.
Mr. Palmer, back on the trail, I see. Yes, sir, we got quite a crime spree on our hands. Your box with the finger, Lizzie murdered. It's the opium gangs who are behind all this. Your hat box contained traces of opium and a label from a laundry service. We raided their locale and discovered a hidden opium den. Suffice to say that its distinguished proprietors are now all behind bars.
And the finger?
Lizzie's finger, to be exact. The Chinese have admitted she worked for them. They probably killed her as a warning.
But Chief, why then would they send me the box and sign Jack the Ripper?
To divert our suspicion. They figured we'd be thrown off the track.
By leaving their address on the box?
Palmer, drug gangs are not noted to be the most gifted in intelligence. The opium gang did it, as they say, Mr. Palmer. This affair is now officially closed. Mamma mia. Is this the office of New Yorker today? Your colleague is talking to Abby already now. But you're lucky. It's her day off.
James, Paul told me that horrible box.
And here's the latest, Abby. The police have closed the investigation. Lizzie's murder, the package, all of it done by the Chinese opium gang. The police have locked them all up.
The Chinese? That's crazy. I know them. They couldn't have done it.
Yeah, looks to me like the police were in a big hurry to wrap it up. Finito, case closed.
Yeah, so we can't go to them anymore for leads. What now?
Best thing, Jimmy, is to contact a good private eye. Like the Pinkerton agency. I saw their ad in today's paper. You should see them.
This whole story is full of question marks. Why the two murders? Why the package signed Jack the Ripper?
The police closed this investigation too quickly. Something's up. Go see the Pinkerton private eye agency.
Hello, James Palmer, reporter for the New York Today. We need your services.
With pleasure. The Pinkerton agency's techniques are the most sophisticated today.
I'm interested in the current lowside district crimes. I have some elements, and I'd like to have them...
That's perfect. Our specialist can definitely guide you to a greater understanding. Speak with our evidence expert. Just ring here to call him.
Do you have any information on Jack the Ripper?
The Whitechapel case, London 1888. Yes, we've an extensive archive covering that affair. Our investigation was made in collaboration with the European officials. Speak with all our different experts. You'll see your investigation will make great headway. And concerning the archives, you can take a look yourself. I'm in the process of hiring someone.
Coming, just a second.
Hello, you're the forensic expert?
In the flesh. You want to hear the dead talk? I know their language. I can read between the lines, dissect, analyze, and then they chat it up. You got something for me? I'll give it a look-see, and tomorrow we'll hear it talking.
Ah, my friend the little pigeon. Say, got any loose change? I need a room for tonight. I ain't sleeping at the shelter, not when Dr. Frankenstein is working. You're a prince.
Did you know Carrie Blum, the first victim?
Lordy. Another dame of distress. You could say I knew her. I saw her around and sometimes at the shelter. You hear the police locked up the opium gang? Coppers, they take us for dodos. Carrie, vanished member of the proud shelter club.
Ain't you been told, reporter boy? The police locked up the murderers. It's all old news now, you get that?
My dark angel, you want to whisper me sweet things tonight?
Gilda, I'm still looking into the murders. Did you hear that the police have arrested the Chinese?
Monsters ascend from darkness, dal inferno, not from China.
Did you know the victims a little? Did they have anything in common?
Sí, un poco.
Ladies of pleasure, of ill repute, immigrants, no other way to make a dime, like all the girls here.
Both girls slept at the shelter.
An accursed house. Ay, 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 poor angels. They fall into hell. They say, in the shelter, they slay the weak ones.